Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Ripple XRP, we're going to talk about BTC, we're going to talk about Ethereum, Litecoin, IOTA, DOT, you name it, Bitcoin Cash, BNB. The market is looking Julish, so let's see what type of price action, price setup we're going to be looking for. Everything is basically pumping, so no need to basically FOMO. We just stay in one place, follow your your setup, follow your take profit range, and basically do not FOMO, because if you basically just jump in and out, most likely basically you're gonna miss the entire move. All right, so if you're new to our content, first thing first guys, before you do anything, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to join the public Telegram group, subscribe to the channel. If you're looking to join Send Crypto Premium, send me a message and I'm gonna send you all the information you need to join Send Premium. All right, so all our target for the premium are looking very juicy, from like Ethereum, Ripple XRP, SXP, BNB, you name it. Okay, everything is looking juicy so far, so we're gonna be taking profits slowly along the way. All right, so let me take a look at the chat room to see who's here. Jason in the house, right? So thanks a lot for tuning in, Jason. But now let's go ahead and take a look at BTC. Yes, I'm going live, Mario. So now let's take a look at BTC and see what type of price action we got before we talk about the King XRP. Right now, XRP is basically still in the show. So if you've been long in XRP, just about 26, 27, as we said, you're gonna be, you should be happy with your profits, right? So now let's take a look at the King Queen BTC today. So now let's take a look at BTC, guys. No sign of reversal once again, right? So however guys, it is not going to be pumping forever. Nothing gonna go up forever, just like the type of structure we got back in 2019, back in 2017, and so on. You can see like most people been FOMOing and FOMOing all the way up to 20k, right? We dropped all the way down where to 3100, right? So, and you can see like I was very bullish on on BTC back in early 2019, and was calling for all these move, and been calling for all these move to the downside again, right? So now we pumping to the upside. Now we basically looking for a possible, okay, it doesn't mean we're gonna get the rejection, but we're looking for a possible, just like Ting Tong said in our public Telegram group, a possible 3-year double top, right? Is it gonna be a double top? Is it gonna just break the all-time high and basically keep going to the upside? We're gonna talk about all of that good stuff also, right? So now you can see like we dip down, we're pumping to the upside once again, so we're expecting some high volatility range in this range, okay? So market is looking very, very Julish, right? Very, very, very juicy and bullish. So let's see, all right, over the next few days, as I said, on a 3-day basis, RSI right now, it is almost at 90, all right? So, and you take a look at it, if you go back in let's do this. Let's check the highest level of RSI. The highest level of RSI was almost like 91, right? If you check like the 2020 peak, right? 2020 peak. The 2017 peak, the RSI peaked at roughly 89, right? 89.90, okay? Just about like 90, let's double check, 90.35, right? So you take a look at it right now, we at 90.27. So that's almost like, double top in terms of RSI. It is double top in terms of like a price action. Price is basically retesting 20k. RSI is retesting the same exact level right there. So no sort of like a divergence, okay? Double top. However, okay, we could get a possible divergence, right? It means if like market gonna create a possible divergence, it means price action gonna be very, very, very bullish, right? So it means like we could see a pullback from BTC, right? and we're gonna see some pullback from the RSI, right? If bulls decide to basically keep buying this market, we're gonna see like higher numbers. Okay, we're gonna see higher numbers. So just keep that in mind. They're gonna pull the rug at some point in time. They're gonna basically, if you're in a long position, just keep that in mind. Put a stop loss. Market never gonna push to the upside forever, right? It's gonna give you some sort of pullback. Best thing to do right now, right, in this Julish market is like to put a stop loss. Okay, put a stop loss, right? And in case we dip down, we're going to talk about what type of pullback I'm going to be expecting once they pull the rug. We're going to talk about the bearish setup, right? But as of now, no sign of reversal yet, right? So let's just keep that in mind. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame. So as you can see, we talk about the weekly time frame. The bulls got to do everything they can, right, to try, right, to basically close at least, guys, close at least above 17. Okay, that's gonna be very, very bullish, right? But if like bears strike enough, right, strike hard enough and to dump the price below like 16K, that could be very, very significant. We can drop down below 16K and so on, but we do not want to drop below 16K over the next like 48 hours and so on, right? That's going to be very, very bad, and it is going to create something like this, right? The same setup we got back in 2019. We do not want to create it. We also do not want to basically lose like 3 weeks of gains, right? Just like back in 2017, not 2019, but 2017. As you can see, as soon as we hit 20K, we lost almost like 2.5 weeks of gains, right? That was a lot. So that's the type of setup we want to avoid, losing like 1 week or 2 weeks of gains. We do not want to do that. That's going to be a bad sign, right? If like we were moving sideways, that would be understandable. Like the type of structure we got right here, we just dumped down, lost like 1-2 weeks of gains. But this one is kind of like very aggressive. We do not want to do something like this, right? So let's just keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, John E. Banks in the house? Peter Ting. Hey, what's up, Peter? Well, thanks a lot for tuning in, man. So now let's take a look at the monthly before we go ahead and take a look at XRP, because XRP is still looking very Julish, right? So it seems like the 1500 sats for XRP was holding very, very strong, right? So monthly, nothing to say actually about the monthly. We talk about the monthly multiple times. The most important candle right now, guys, as you know, BTC moves in a cycle. Okay, the cycle is, most people just focus on the weekly cycle, right? Some focus on the 3-day cycle. Some focus on the the quarterly cycle. But every cycle has its own basically, how can I say, every cycle is basically special in certain way, right? So you take a look at the 50-day cycle. The monthly, I don't want to talk about it right now because it is so Julish, right? So let's take a look at the 50-day cycle. So the 50-day cycle, I've been watching it. I never talk about it, right, until basically it was time to talk about it, right? And when it was time to talk about it, was like late October. As you can see, we talked about it over the last few days and so on. We said clearly this candle going to define the fate of the the bears. All right, as you can see, as soon as we close above this range, the first candle on the 50-day cycle, right, to close above 10.5, and I was like, guys, not time to be bearish. Okay, we close above this range. Most likely scenario is like we don't have any resistance all the way up to 20K. It doesn't matter if you're bullish or bearish, but we talked about it and we said late October, starting October 28th, October 27th, basically be cautious, because this sucker doesn't have any resistance all the way up to double top. That's the only candle closing at 20K, and you can see like it is not a coincidence. This candle closed exactly at 20K. you know, 19, whatever. Okay, as soon as we close, we dip down. Okay, it wasn't a, you know, basically a coincidence. You can take a look at all of these resistance, like a 96 resistance. As soon as we get the 50-day candle close, you can see, like, you know, basically reversal. It doesn't give you any chance to basically even like push to the upside. All right, so you can see, like, right there, the 50% dump. Right, as soon as we started the 50-day candle, we dump. Okay, we dump right there. The you know, after the 40% pump, as soon as we started the you know, the candle, you know, we push probably 1% and so on, we dump. So what does it tell me? Okay, it is telling me we probably, okay, probably going to be pushing to the upside until basically mid-December, which is like the, you know, December 16, December 17, we're going to be closing this candle, right? So after we close the candle over the next like 2 to 3 days, all right, we're going to see which way we're going to go, because the candle doesn't play. As soon as we start, it's just going to pump or it's going to dump. That's the only thing you need to know. Okay, that's the only thing you need to know. As soon as we close the 50-day candle, December 16th, December 17th, watch out if you're a bull. Okay, if you're a bear, also watch out, right? But we're going to talk about it by then, right? And see what type of structure we're going to be. Hey, what's up, BTC Punisher? What type of structure we're going to be looking at, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at King XRP. XRP looking to flip Ethereum, right? So it's bumping hard. So compound is very bullish. I was looking for first compound to retest the 109 again and stuff like that. I mean 96, but it flipped back bullish. I was bullish on it, you know, since like 95. You know, looking for 150 to 175. So it is still juicy. So now before we talk about Ethereum, Ethereum is about my target range. You know, 534, 550 area. So we've been bullish on Ethereum since like, you know, for low 400, 413, 410. So Ethereum still bullish. So King XRP. So guys, make sure to hit the likes. We got 34 watching and we got 14 likes. Make sure to share our content also in your other Telegram group and all of that good stuff, right? So can't find King XRP. It's hiding. Come on, King XRP. Bulls need you, right? So guys, take a look at King XRP. Okay, so right now it is not even time to be selling, to be honest. I'm not telling you to take profits. If you long it, you took your profit, you just huddle to your XRP, right? Especially if you do like, you know, you long it on basically Bybit, you get extra XRPs, right? So, you know, we closed our position just about like 39. That was our final target, right? We basically just stay in, right? Stay in the trade, not in the trade, but just huddle your XRP, send it to the ledger, whatever you want to do with it, and basically look for higher numbers. So the level I'm going to be looking for from now, I never talked about the XRP on the 50-day candle, right? So, but somebody mentioned it, I think like Ultron mentioned it, like the 50-day candle. So I was like, man, I didn't know Ultron watched the 50-day candle also, right? So you can take a look at it. Let's take a look at the 2-day first. On the 2-day basis, on Poloniex, volume it is incredible to see like this type of like a push from XRP, right? Especially, you know, above resistance. We're not even like pushing from support with high volume, but we're pushing above resistance, right, with high volume. That's incredible as of now, XRP USD, right? But the most important aspect of XRP is like the monthly time frame. Once again, every asset, right, every asset has a special time frame you gotta pay attention to, right? XRP, we just want to close right now above 28. Anything above 28 is a plus right now for XRP, right? If it dip down right back down to like, let's say 28 right now, we do not want to basically even like retest 28 in November. If like we can retest 28 sometime like first week of December, it is okay, because retesting down 28, it is going to give us another rejection candle, and I don't want to see that, right? I don't want to see it. As you can see, I want to basically close above 28 cents. However, right now it is too late, right? It is too late to basically even drop back down to 28. So now what I want to see, if like we can even like get half of the body candle right now, I'm gonna be happy. Okay, anything like above 30 cents right now can be manageable, but closing below like right now, even at 28, going to be very, very excessive, right? For the for the bulls, even though we're still gonna close above the 21 21 EMA on a monthly basis, right? But it doesn't make the candle look good. Okay, the candle won't look good, the structure won't look good. It is going to be a very, very impressive rejection, and I do not want to see it from the bears, right? So XRP is still looking very, very bullish right now, but just be cautious, for a possible break below 28 before end of the month. And I'm going to be looking to accumulate more, right? Dollar cost average again, because XRP, once again, XRP BTC, we're going to talk about it. So let's go ahead and take a look at XRP BTC on Poloniex, right? So you take a look at XRP BTC on a monthly basis, it is at resistance, right? As you can see, we're not even yet at the 21 EMA on, versus BTC. So we got plenty of room to go, right? So even if like we drop back down, right, versus BTC, right, even if we drop back down to the 1500 sats, 1400 sats, it is still going to be okay, right? Remember, you can get this type of a structure, and these structures are very, very confusing, right? So you're gonna get a beautiful bearish candle, right? Beautiful bearish candle. You're gonna get a beautiful bearish candle, right? And very next to it, right, the very next monthly candle, whatever, weekly, daily, whatever, right, you get another beautiful reversal bullish candle. Right, side by side, right? So, and you're gonna be like, man, what's going on? Should I be buying or should I be selling, right? And you're gonna be very confused, right? That's a monthly time frame. It takes forever to basically get the structure right? And you're gonna see like, and the very next month, we're gonna get this Julish red candle. So you're gonna be very confused. You got red, green, and red. You don't know what to do, right? So, but it is either a flat correction, because you got this dump, you got this pump, you got this dump again, right? In on the lower degree, that's what it looked like. But on the higher time frame, you're just gonna see like big candles, right? So it is all about accumulation. Okay, it is all about accumulation. So don't be surprised, right, to see once again XRP BTC to drop right back down. Okay, to drop right back down. So don't get too excited as of now until we basically get a better break above this resistance. Just try to break above 2500 and so on, and we could be, we could start to celebrate, right? But it is too soon right now to start like calling for a bull run and all of that good stuff. Because remember, okay, remember where we came from, guys. Remember where we came from, right? Right there, almost like 22,000. Okay, so it is still 90% down. So it is still 90%. I'm bullish, guys, don't get me wrong, but you also got to take a look at the bigger picture. Okay, so 22,000, right? Right there, May 2017, right? January 2018. Okay, we still, okay, not quite, okay, let's say 89.91, right? But if you take a look at it from the peak all-time high back in May 2017, it is over 90% down, guys. It is over 90% down. So we still got plenty of chances, right, to basically accumulate XRP. Even if we pump to like 60 cents, 70 cents versus $1, it is still going to be very, very cheap. Very, very cheap, right? So remember, one thing you have to remember, guys, is like why XRP could break all-time high. Also, I forgot to mention it all the time. When XRP peaked right there, right back in January 2018, BTC was not at 20K. Remember, right? BTC was like first week of January, we peaked at somewhere around like 17,000, right? However, the all-time high right there, May 2017, BTC was not at 20K. BTC was like less than 2,500, right? So you got to think about it. If XRP going to retest all-time high, while BTC is exactly at 20K or higher, XRP USD value going to break all-time high. It is easy, all right? So it is something like to keep in mind, for a possible, not to take profits too early at, $3 and so on, because it can basically fly past, $3 and all of that good stuff, right? So, Litecoin. Oh, hey, what's up, Crit? Hey, man, send me a message, man. I've been busy, but just send me a message and we can talk, right? Once you basically join the public. You're already in the public Telegram groups, but send me a message. So let's just keep that in mind. XRP is still looking very Julish right now. Let's take a look at XRP on the lower degree. Okay, I like the weekly time frame right now. So you take a look at the weekly time frame, a beautiful divergence. We talk about this sort of divergence, right? You don't need to basically even look at your indicators, right? Whenever you get a big dump and you get a very big pump, right back, a V shape, and then you get this type of move, you don't need to look at your indicators. You got to know this move is automatically a divergence, right? So, and then you're gonna get this pump, and then we got this dump right back. So we're still making lower lows, right there. It's still okay. You got to ignore this move, right? So it means we could, that's what I'm saying, we could possibly, don't be surprised to see XRP dropping back down, guys. Okay, don't be surprised, right? So and that could kill the euphoric moment right now, and we're gonna basically reaccumulate. However, right, if we break above it, retest it, it is like, get ready for the moonshot. Get ready for the moonshot. But as of now, just keep calm, right, and relax, and let the market do the work and give us a better direction. But as of now, we just hitting resistance, so it is nothing special. I'm very excited about the 40 cents break, but it is not special for XRP because we can hit higher numbers easily. Okay, this is nothing for XRP, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at XRP BTC. So XRP BTC, what I was expecting, guys, I showed you my targets, right? Our stance, we broke 27, right? I said, like, guys, even right there, okay, our last trade for XRP was like back in August, right? 27, we longed from 27 to 31, we got out. Okay, we didn't do anything. I did not try to, enter another short position and all of that good stuff. But it's been moving above the 21 EMA, right? So, and we didn't do anything. Okay, I didn't take a look at XRP. I didn't try to trade it. I didn't do anything. All I said was, like, if we break 27, right? If we break 27, take a look at 27, guys, right there, right? Was basically for almost 8 weeks, right? XRP could not break 25, right? Close above like 26 and so on. So I was like, as long as we break the wicks, right there, we're gonna basically go long. And as you can see, like, as long as we break above it, moonshot. Okay, moonshot, right? So we took a first take profit was like resistance right there, right? And then second take profit 38, basically range. Okay, we took profit. It is still going, right? But you don't want to FOMO. You took some, you let the rest go. We got next take profit just about like, I mean, I don't have any position now, but you're still holding your XRP, so you could be looking for like 50 cents XRP very soon, guys, right? Very soon if the bulls decide to basically push higher. Because take a look at it, guys. The most important range for XRP was like this one, and we basically already escaping. So let's see if the bulls can basically get very confident and very cocky and basically just pump. Okay, keep pumping this price. As soon as we break 50 cents, no more resistance, all the way up to 80 cents, right? So right there, right? But once again, guys, one thing we don't want to do before end of the month, I'm going to repeat it, right? We do not want to drop right down before end of the month. Okay, it will make the bulls look very weak. Okay, the bear is going to be very cocky. They're going to be calling for you know, XRP going to zero and all of that good stuff, right? So let's not just try to basically be overconfident as of now, right? And just stay with the trend and just huddle right now, and be also ready for some more, you know, accumulation in case we get some sort of rejection and have to go back to the bear market. You just have to basically dollar cost average, right? Have to remember that always, right? Hey, what's up, Mario Bota? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Hey, mi amore, Bella in the house. Thanks a lot, Alonzo. Alonzo just joined today. BTC Punisher. So, guys, let me know what you think about XRP. I'm giving you guys my opinion. If you think like XRP gonna pump to all-time high, or we basically just you know, another sucker rally, right? Like most people like to call it. So now, let's go ahead and take a look at Ether before we talk about you know, other alt in SXP. Looks good. I'm bullish on storage, but I don't have any storage target in my premium group. But let's see. QDOM is looking Julish for us also, right? PHB finally 17. But let's go ahead and check Ethereum. So it is always good to be in a bull market mood, guys. So yeah, oh man, look at EGLD, guys. That's one coin I'm very, very bullish on. I know, I think it's Erlan, right? It used to be Erlan. Most of you guys been bullish on Erlan, but nowadays I don't see anybody talk about it. I love the head and shoulder bottom formation. Okay, we're gonna talk about Ether next, right? So I said it multiple times, when something drop, right, and give you a head and shoulder pattern formation at the bottom, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I said it multiple times. Even myself, I started to be bearish on this sucker, right? I was bullish on it. I talked about it last week, right? And I was like, okay, we're going to be looking for it. Just hit target like 8.4, 8.5. But it took forever, like over like almost 5 days, 6 days. But I almost, you know, started to turn bearish on it. But I switched back to the 2-day time frame. And I can notice the resistance level right there. We could not close below it, just like XRP could not close above 25, 26. I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with this sucker, right? So I'm just gonna basically accumulate it, and we're gonna be looking for $14 up to $14, right? So just huddle it all the way up to 14, right? And basically look to take profit along the way, of course, right? So let's move on to Ethereum now. So Ethereum is hitting my target right there. You know, 535, 550 area. You know, guys, I've been bearish on Ethereum on the macro scale. However, on the lower degree, I just traded. Okay, I just traded once again. All right. So we broke 410, right there. Retest the trend line, right? 370 and so on, right? And I was still saying like, guys, let's just you know, let's be cautious. We shorten it. However, if like we break like 413, we're gonna suck it up. Right, as soon as we broke this resistance level, I haven't talked about anything about Ethereum, but you know, 550 to 600. Everything in this range, right, was just accumulative. Okay, I was like, guys, let's just add back to position. Don't do anything. Just do it low leverage, right? You don't need to do all that 100x, all that crazy stuff. Do it low leverage. Low leverage could be whatever you want to, you know, want it to be, less than 3. And basically just accumulate the dip. Okay, accumulate the dip. So we've been accumulating over the last few days, and I was like, guys, upside target, I'm going to be looking for 535 to 550. It is there. It is time to close at least 50% of your position. Put a stop loss if you want to, and I mean, you have to, but move your stop loss and just let the market do the work. because one-to-one extension for Ethereum, okay, going to be almost over $600. We don't have any resistance for Ethereum from $500 to $600. No resistance, okay? Free ride, okay? Free ride, all right? So keep that in mind. So the bulls are now getting like free ride, but the extension I'm looking at right now, it is the previous move, right? The previous pump from like 235, right? All the way up to 480, right? If you take the same extension, the same move, right there, right? Look for the extension. In terms of like lines, it is exactly a one-to-one. However, if you use your Fibonacci's extension tool on a log scale, perspective, it is not yet at one-to-one, right? But if you want to use if you remove the log scale, it is almost at one-to-one, just about like 560 and so on. So let's keep that in mind. That's one of the reasons I wanted to front run it, just try to take profits, and let's see if market going to respect the you don't know which one market going to respect, right? So you just make sure to take some profits, take some ether, okay? Take some ethers, right? And then basically look for higher numbers, right? I don't have any more targets. I'm not going to basically do any more TAs until we get a clean rejection, but just put a stop loss right now, take some profits, see if we can hit basically above like a 580 up towards like a 630 and so on, right? Hold on a second, guys. All right, guys. So let's keep that in mind. It is still looking very, very bullish on the macro scale, right? I mean, on a lower degree, not macro scale. So now let's take a look at it on the macro scale. So is it time to be cautious, or is it time for a possible, a possible juicy move, right? To me, it is just time to stay with the trend as of now until we get a possible rejection. If you take a look at Ethereum, once again, no major resistance all the way up to like a May 2018. Okay, so May 2018 going to be the next major resistance, and it is exactly at $800 range. Okay, 800 to 850 range, right? So, and it is something that we just have to keep in mind. In terms of fib retracements, we just broke 50%, not 50%, but 0.618. You can see like 50% was right there, right? And we double tap. I was still expecting this move, but this sucker is just correct right down. It is breaking 0.618. So next level to look for points, 0.786, guys, right? So it is better to basically just stay with the trend right now, all the way up to the next fib level. I know it's not going to be very suck to stay in one trade forever. However, right, that's the most juicy setup right now. That's the juiciest setup right now. I'm not trying to do any in and out, right? XLM. Hey, what's up, Morris? Moonwalker. KAVA. We're going to talk about KAVA. I got target for KAVA all the way up to like $2 and so on. Over $2. I was long in it actually. Just got out too early. So the other day, and I jumped in on BNB. But let's see. We're going to talk about KAVA. SXP, we're gonna talk about it. Hey, what's up, Peter Inflatables? Peter Grossel Coin, GRS. Peter GRS. Peter been waiting for GRS to pump forever. But GRS is not pumping. It's gonna pump, man. It's gonna pump. Hopefully you didn't sell it. But guys, right now, I know most of you guys want to hear Ether down to like $80 and all of that good stuff, but I don't think it's time for it. Most of you guys basically trade the market, so just trade it and get your gains. And once we get some rejection, we're most likely going to get some lower numbers afterward, not lower, but some pullbacks, and we're going to see if we're going to be able to retest the bottom or not. But as of now, we got another, another beautiful move to the upside for Ether, right? So another beautiful move to the upside. Yeah, we just, this double bottom, we call for this one. Yeah. So now let's take a look at these alt in terms of alphabetical order, right? Just few alt I got on my BNB futures, right? So if your alt is not on BNB future, just let me know in the chat room so we can take a look at it, right? So let's start with AVE, right? So AVE is moving in a sort of ending diagonal, so I'm just going to be cautious with it. It is still bullish, right? So but I'm looking forward to break this resistance level right there. Okay, so look for AVE to break above 79 for a possible further move to like 95. I got a target up to basically 85. Target was 85 in our group, right? But it got rejected just about like 82, right? So AVE moves with CRV, so keep that in mind, right? Downside target for AVE, if you can find it right there, just about 53. That's going to be a good buy, right? Let's say we get rejected and BC wants to pull back. This level, if you can find it at 53, guys, that's going to be a very, very good buy, right? So, but as of now, it is still bullish, still in the, moving in the same trend. ADA BTC, I talked about ADA BTC. I was looking for a possible, a reversal from just about like 610, but it dipped down to like 580, not a big deal, double bottom. It is still giving us the C wave to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. So on the 8-hour basis, possible rejection just about like 8-hour 100 EMA, because we already broke the 6-hour, right? So it could push further and then drop back down to retest it. But look at the volume, guys. Look at the ADA bulls. They're looking very juicy, man. They're looking very happy, very, very happy. Once again, it is going to pull back down. So what I want to see either a double bottom or a 50% to 0.618, either or, right? Just like CRV, right? Push, just drop right back down, right? And give us a 10x move to the upside afterward, right? A possible 10x move. But right now, not time to talk about 10x. Let's just see if ADA bulls can break, 700 to basically a 750 area. Right, that's the resistance level you need to keep an eye on, right? So ADA, if you've been watching our channel at least over the last 2 weeks, we call for this move, right? So we're looking for a sideways correction. Even in our premium, when ADA was right there, I was like, we're gonna get this move before we pump to the upside. So we did get the correction. It just lasted like almost for 2 weeks. We don't control the time, we just control the the price action, right? Like this, the pattern. So we were looking for correction. It did correct down to 0.618, almost retested the trend line and pumped to the upper level. So expect like some some sideways correction in this range, right? Either a possible flat correction, retest this trend line before pushing to the upside, just like Link. We're gonna talk about Link later on, right? So Algo, I love the setup. I talked about Algo before before we get the breakout. Told you guys I'm looking for 32 and 34 resistance. We just hit like 32.5. Next level of resistance is going to be 35, right? Looking very juicy, okay? And if you missed the Algo pump, check out storage, okay? Check out storage, right? And you guys know how big I was on storage before that big pump early this year, right? I mean, during the summer, right? So let's talk about Atom. Been moving very slow. Slow. But Atom, I was bullish on it like 5.1, 5.2. I had to get out because this sucker was just doing. So I didn't want to keep the trade, right? So I got out. But right now we're still looking for this move to the upside. Next upside target, almost $7 range, okay? Just about like 6.8. So if you know how to do TA, just, draw your trend line and be conservative. If the trend line says 7, try to get out like 6.75, 6.8, and so on, right? I try to wait exactly at $7, right? Because sometimes, you know, market doesn't follow this trend line on the dot, right? So balance just hit like resistance at 16, 17, right? Balance hit resistance. So we're gonna see another pullback from it, so keep an eye on it. In terms of wave analysis, we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and possible wave number 5, right? So on the 6-hour time frame, so keep an eye on it. The level I'm going to be looking for to the downside going to be right there. I'm going to be looking for 382, assuming like we're going to get another move to the upside, which is just about like 1275. Okay, so I've been watching it like when it was 1275 right there, because I wasn't just comfortable with the move, and BTC was pumping, so I didn't do anything. But I was bullish on it right around this area, but I was too busy with Ethereum and Link, right? So let's keep that in mind. Balancer. Let's take a look at band. Okay, band, I got some beautiful target right to the upside. So we just, you know, broke this level of resistance, which is like 6.2, 6.3, and we got upside target $8, and you can see 50% pullback to 0.618 pullback. That's the level I'm gonna be watching for band, not balance, all right, but band. Broke this level, so looks very juicy. Okay, on the 2-day basis, we got a nice and beautiful support from the 2-day 100 EMA. As you can see right there, retested 382, was a nice move, right? Our first target was like 4.3, but it dipped down to 3.8 and so on. So it looks very juicy on a 2-day basis, right? Looks very juicy, and we got like almost 8 hours to close this candle. So very juicy, guys, very juicy. But be cautious, okay? It is at resistance, so if you're leveraging, you might need to put your stop loss. But in terms of like a spot buy and all of that, it is still very juicy, right? So BAT, I'm very bullish on BAT. I've been watching BAT over the last few days, like mid-October, but I was waiting for it to break above the daily 21, right there. It did break it, but I wasn't comfortable with it because we did not break the trend line, and the way we broke it was like very soft, and I was like, let's just wait. Okay, so it came back down. I didn't do anything right there, right? But as soon as we started moving like sideways right there, I started to be, you know, started to monitor it. Now we above the 21 EMA on the daily. On the 2-day time frame, let's check the basically MACD. Already got a nice confirmation right there. Just needed the breakout setup, right, to be comfortable. Because if you take a look at your MACD on a 2-day basis, we already got a nice divergence, and I talk about this type of divergences on 2-day basis. Okay, I love, you know, 2-day MACD bullish, you know, divergence, double bottom. Okay, MACD gives you a nice double bottom like this, right? And you're giving you a basically some sort of falling wedge. If we break above the 21 EMA, right, just like BTC, I told you, but BTC doesn't basically give you it doesn't give you like you know, a double bottom. It just like push to the upside, right? But on these alts, sometimes you can get this type of a bullish divergences, right? So keep an eye on it, okay? Keep an eye on it, especially on a 2-day or 3-day basis. Whenever you see it, start to be bullish on it. Don't sell. Start accumulating, right? So now that's the confirmation. Close above the 21 EMA. That's going to be bullish. So, but at the same time, guys, we got the 100 EMA on a 2-day basis. So a pullback could be expected, but we want to stay above 20 cents. Now, even 19.5, it is okay. We just don't want to basically drop lower than that, right? Otherwise, we could kill the entire momentum, right? Volume looks nice. Still got plenty of juice to go. Right there, you can see like the type of volume we got back in August, right, mid-August, we're not even anywhere near the type of a big volume we got right there. So keep an eye on this, boy. Keep an eye on it. Bitcoin Cash finally broke out, as you can see, guys. I was looking for the 296. It was just a matter of time before we get the breakout, but this sucker just do it like in 1 day. I didn't even give us any chance, right? As you can see, it never gave us a beautiful setup. The setup was very, very uncomfortable, nasty, and all of that. But finally, okay, we already hit the 296. I'm looking for the 318. So looks very juicy, okay? So that's a trend line right there I was looking for, actually, right there. Okay, I just had to readjust it to make sure, but this sucker is on the move. It's on the move, boy. And don't mess with Bitcoin Cash, man. I know it has been very sorry over the last few months. However, you gotta remember back in 2017, when Bitcoin Cash pumped from like, I think like 150, right? After it dropped like down to like 150, I think, to $100 range, it pumped to like $5,000. So be cautious with this sucker, okay? BLZ, I'm very bullish on BLZ. Beautiful setup on the 8-hour basis. You can see the type of a setup we got. I talked about it on my previous live stream. Nice falling wedge. I wasn't just comfortable with this range. Wasn't sure if we're going to retrace down to 0.786 or the 0.618 was good enough. So yesterday, right? I think like yesterday. So that's when we started basically long in this sucker. Okay, I send it in my premium group. We're going to be looking for 8 and 9. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. So keep an eye on BLZ, okay, for a possible. Not sure if it is going to be a 5-wave impulse or if it is just going to be a 3-wave move, okay? But we're going to talk about it once we hit 0.618 and all of that good stuff, okay? So BNB BTC is not that juicy, okay? It's not very, very juicy. So on the hourly, yes, but on the 8-hour basis, it is not that juicy, okay? So let's see, BNB BTC can basically give us a better structure. It looks very, very bad. The level I'm going to be looking for, it is going to be right there, okay? Just about like 0.00185 range. Not sure if it's going to do this and that, or if we're just going to get a moonshot to that level, right? But for some reason, I'm long on BNB USD. So I think it's safer right now to start like focusing on big alt when you're basically leveraging, right? Because the smaller alt, if you do anything more than 4x, right, 3x, 4x, they can drop easily like 20%, right, or like 10%, right? So your stop loss, doesn't matter where you put it, it can get hit easily. So but these big cap alt, they don't drop heavily, okay? So BNB, I'm looking for all-time high, really. Okay, I don't want to mess with the 30.5, 32 and all of that good stuff, right? I'm looking for $39 to $40 range, right? So keep, guys, BNB USD has to basically keep up the momentum. Otherwise, it only means BTC going to be pumping, right? Not BNB actually, right? So let's take a look at the 2-day structure. 2-day structure, beautiful structure. Indicator is basically doing something like this, and your price action is giving you high highs. Beautiful setup. Price is above the 21 EMA on your basically on your 2-day 21 EMA. Right, that's a good sign. We don't have any crossover yet on our MACD, but BNB is very, very tricky. So let's check the daily. On the daily, we do have a bullish not a bullish divergence, but a bullish crossover. The only thing we got is like this hidden thing. Sometimes I don't like him, but I have to use him. which is like a hidden bullish divergence, right? That's the only thing we got for a solid bullish indicator, right? Volume wise, just like basic attention, right? It's not quite high as as the volume we got back in September. However, it looks good. Okay, I'm on it. Okay, I'm gonna ride it, right? So let's see. We already talked about King BTC. Oh gosh, it's sucker 19. Let's see. B0X is just pumping, just broke 0.618, so it is still a hold. I'm not sure if some of you guys like B0X. I haven't traded it, but I've been watching it just in case I find a good opportunity, right? But it was very, very bullish in this range, right? So compound, I like compound right now because it is, in terms of wave analysis, it is clean to trade, right? As you can see, like you can count easily 5-wave structure, 1, 2, get your third wave right there. Wave number 4, it's okay. It did violate this range, right? But we can look for wave number 5 or even like a big wave number 5, right? And wave number 3 could be somewhere around here and another pullback. That's also possible, right? So, but as of now, let's just say, right, we're right there. We're going to be looking for 145, right? And let me see something really quick. Check something really quick. So if you check basically a compound USD, I was bullish on it when it, when this sucker was even before we get the breakout. So that's the level I was looking for. I was like, we're gonna be, as soon as we break 109, we got 120 resistance we gotta take care of, right? And then after that, we're gonna get the 150 to 174 range, guys. So, and this one was only the basically after we got the even before, after we got the breakout above like 10 basically, so 109. However, if you take a look at it, before we got the breakout, that's the setup I was looking for already, right? So I was like, if compound bulls can hold above 107, 111, right? That time was like 99, right? So we said we're going to be looking for 150 to 175 and so on and so on. So same setup, it just broke out to the 109 area and all of that good stuff. So it is still very bullish. It is time to be basically holding some more compound, right? So if you're still holding it, it is still very, very, very juicy. Very juicy. All right. So in terms of wave, once again, just like Bitcoin Cash, I just showed you, it is time to pay attention to it. And I'm looking for a nice 15% move all the way up to a possible 30% move, right? So very, very bullish. I was looking for actually for it to drop down to a 99 to a 96 area to complete the entire correction. However, it just flipped back. So I was like, okay, as soon as it pulled back down to like 111, I was like, I'm gonna get out of this sucker. So let's take a look at CRV next. So CRV, we got target at 97 and 135. So we just hit like 95, something like that. Very, very close, guys. 95.7, right? We didn't quite hit 98, but still okay. the trend still bullish above the 8-hour 21, still above, you know, still above 6-hour 21 also, right? So very strong momentum. However, it can still give us the move right there, okay? But as long as we don't break the low, right, it is okay, because we can create a possible, you know, hidden bullish divergence right there, right? So expect like the, you know, the correction to still last all the way down to like 72. It is still going to be okay, because as long as we don't break this key area, it can create a possible, you know, hidden bullish divergence, right? So Dodge coin, so Dodge resistance was like 28, 35 was 3 point, not 3 point, but 003 and so on. So next level for Dodge, I'm not trading it, low volume and all of that good stuff. So look for like 0038 next target. So I'm starting to like DOT a lot. Solution, I'm gonna add it to the when I get to the S. When I get to the S, I'm going to talk about solution, right? So DOT, I'm liking DOT on the in terms of a 2-day basis. That's the first breakout. So let's see if we're going to be able, DOT BTC going to be able to break this 21 EMA, right? But DOT USD is okay. We already hit my 5.4 target. So next level we're going to be looking for is like almost six and a half, right? So keep an eye on DOT for a possible further move to the upside. We already talked about EGLD. I'm very bullish on it. So on the 2-day basis, if like we can start like trading above the 2-day 21 EMA, that's going to be very bullish, right? Very bullish. Finally, EOS bulls got something to say, right? After a very boring sideways correction, we just pumped it upside. Now retesting the long-term trend line, right? From like June 2019 all the way down here, we're still following the same exact trend line, right? I got a target right there, just about like 3.5, 5.3, and all the way up to like 8, but we gotta break this key level, okay? So once we hit basically 3.5, it is going to be time to start like taking profit and wait till basically 5.3. If we hit 3.5, pump, dump back down to 3.1, we could look to buy back, assuming like the trend line gonna hold right there, and we basically we basically gonna be adding back down here, right? So but if we get rejected, next level to add on going to be almost like $1.50, right? But still look very juicy as of now. Talk about Ether BTC, IOTA. Okay, IOTA, as you can see, I was very bullish on IOTA. I talked about it last week. We're looking for this, you know, to break this resistance just about 29. It broke it, nice double bottom, push into the upside. You know, stop loss was right there, 29, you know, 29.99. On the future, it never broke 29.99. Okay, so an entry was like 24 range. So you take a look at it, it is a very big move, guys. Almost a 30% move, right? We already broke 29 resistance, so it looks very juicy. Now let's move on to KAVA. So KAVA, I got some target at, yeah, even in our premium, we got target 218 and 261, which is like 50% pullback, and 0.618. I just don't want to basically put too many lines on my charts, so that's why I remove them, right? But that's actually 382 and basically 50% pullback, right? That's the level we're going to be looking for. In terms of support and resistances, right? The bulls brought this resistance area just like V-chain, right? And compound, right? Broke this level, so it is juicy. Okay. but do not discount a retest of this level before that move. Okay, so if you're leveraging, watch out. It can still do this before do that, which is going to be a flat correction in that area. VCH is pumping. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, right? We got a target 318. So now Kusama, man. Yes, let's talk about Kusama because I'm bullish on Kusama. So Kusama, I was waiting for it to break this level of 0.618, right? Bang. Okay, so Kusama, we got a light resistance. It's not a strong resistance, right there, right? So we gotta just take care of this resistance, and we got this 48 to 54 area, right? So keep an eye on you know, Kusama. If you're bullish on it, great. If not, you know, just dump it, right? Just dump it. Okay, look at it on Binance, pretty clean, 44, 47, right? So check Linkology. Let's take a look at Link, guys. Link, very bullish. Been bullish on Link all along this range. Still looking for the 16. But Link moves very slow recently. It's almost 30%, but you know, it's not that. We don't want to drop down here again though, so we got to keep up the momentum. LRC, I'm bullish on LRC. Let's see, pulling back a little bit. Pulling back a little bit on LRC. I don't have any trade set up for LRC, so loopring. Get back to it. So Litecoin already hit our $81 range. So next key level to look for was like 91. However, we already hit the trend line. So the resistance line right there. So the next resistance line to look for, it is like the longer term resistance, just like EOS, right? So that's the next level to look for. It can break this blue resistance line and pump to like 97, which, or even like $100, right? So it all depends on the timing, but it is still bullish, right, until we get a strong pullback. So Maker, it is not moving a lot. However, you know, we just got a, you know, resistance level to take care of, which is right there, right? If we can take care of this level of resistance, we got another target just by like 600 and all the way up to 750. But once again, a strong resistance at 610, right? Bulls gotta, you know, take care of this level of 500 range, not to break below 500. But as of now, it is a very juicy move. It's a nice 10% move, right? So NEO finally hit my $18 target, right? If you guys remember when NEO was like right around this area, low 15, right? I was like, we got this 15-fold support. We just have to hold, you know, hold this level, right? And then we're going to be looking for the upside target right there, okay? So which is like this green box, and we hit almost like 18.3. The stronger resistance, it is going to be $19, right? $19, right, for NEO. Ocean Protocol, I like the setup for Ocean Protocol, right? However, we just like BNB, we gotta, not BNB, but Bitcoin Cash, look for a break above this green line. Let me change it to red, right? This red line right there, you know, as of now, I'm not very comfortable with it because it is a wedge pattern, and if, you know, for any reason, right, we get a bad news, it can drop all the way back down. Okay, because most people are going to be looking for a retest of the bottom of the trend line, right? So, but as of now, it is okay. It's not that bearish, but keep an eye on it in case we get a rejection. We could be buying the dip somewhere around here, right? So on Omizago hit my target on the dot 4.2, just about like 382 pullback. So I think it tapped out somewhere around like 4.27. So on the dot, guys. So first target was 3.8. So we got another target right there, just about $5. But I want to see what type of correction we're gonna get in this range, because once again, we could also follow the trend line right there and drop right back down, just like Litecoin, and retest the you know, the moving averages, right? On the 6 hour, we could retest like 6 hour 100 EMA somewhere around here. I'm not saying it will, right? But we could, right? We could. So, but as of now, just stay with the trend, right? It is not time to sell. Maybe time to take some profits and you know, just put a stop loss, right? ONT BTC very slow, but ONT USD finally broke out. It moves very slow though, so. So QDOM already hit our basically accumulation range. We said it in our premium group. That's a good level to be buying QDOM, right? You know, just about like 12,000, 11,000, 13,000, just accumulate. The big move is not even here yet, right? Right. So QDOM still very accumulative, right? QDOM USD looks nice right there. I'm looking for the right there. That's the target I'm looking for. As soon as we broke this key area 2.1, 2.2, we said we're gonna be looking for basically QDOM all the way up to basically those levels, right? So let's do this. So if you take a look at QDOM, that was our QDOM setup, right? So when QDOM was just about like 2.1, said like, you know, above 2.2, this, you know, we're gonna get a very, very beautiful move to the upside up to 2.3 to 2 points and so on, right? So you take a look at UNISWAP. We also got a setup for UNISWAP, CRV. You know, we're still looking for a, you know, another move to the upside. So KAVA, that's our setup for KAVA. KAVA was just about like, you know, 1.7. We're still looking for a move to the upside. And you can see BL, you know, Bullish also, we're looking for some big moves to the upside. Band USD still bullish. We're still looking for some move to the upside. Can they get rejected? Yes, they can get rejected. Basic attention before the breakout, as you can see, as soon as we got, you know, I got confirmation, I just send it, and we're going to be looking for a move all the way up to 30 cents and so on, right? So you can also take a look at basically you know, BNB. As soon as I got confirmation for a big move, I was looking for 31, 32, but after we got the big, you know, got the confirmation, I just went in TRB, as you can see, before even the breakout, right around like 25, that's when I basically give the signal. We're gonna be looking for 36. We still got a long way to go though, still okay. So sushi, as you can see, that was sushi BTC, right? SXP, you know, even before the breakout, you can see like SXP was like under $1. Right now it's like about $1.10. We're still looking for a 100% move from SXP, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Another setup also in our premium, you can see like, you know, FET, BTC. I'm bullish on it. I don't know anything about this coin, but I like the setup. Kind of give me a, you know, V-chain type of a structure. So as you can see, CRV, right? When I first sent it was like 75, still, you know, we still, you know, very profitable on CRV. So Tomo chain, you go take a look at Tomo. We just needed to break the 60 cents. As you can see, bull target was 71, and we got another target 82. Tomo chain almost at, you know, 79, 80 cents right now, right? We got a target for 1 BTC, right? IOST BTC, I'm still bullish on it. So we, you know, accumulation range 34 sats to 27 sats. Beam also just moving sideways, but you know, it is gonna pick up. So as you can see, like that was like, you know, few days back for QDOM, right? Time to accumulate QDOM in this range, right? So QDOM very accumulative, right? So all of these setups, guys. So if you join our public, you know, public Telegram group, make sure to just send me a message, and I'm gonna send you all the information to join our premium group. Let's go back to the good stuff. Let's go back to the good stuff. Send helium. You mean HE helium? Neon? You talking about helium on the periodic table, or what? Which helium you talking about? We're gonna go back to BNB. Okay, asking for helium, lithium, boron, and all of that good stuff, man. Barium, carbon. They're gonna be asking me for iron, Ethereum, and all of that good stuff. Let's see. All right. So now we talk about QDOM, RCR. I'm bullish on this one, guys. If you see, I just showed you a pretty similar setup. I can't remember which one was it, but I think it was can't remember which one, but I think it was BLZ, not BLZ 0x. Can't remember, but similar setup. It is basically a nice setup right there. You can see like indicator was bearish, but price action bullish. So you're looking for a further move to the upside, and on top of that, it is a flat correction with a bear. Most of the time, this flat correction gives you a you know, a you know, sometime a higher lows right there, and your indicator is going to be bearish. So it is your indicator might be doing something like this. Okay, so most people call it hidden bullish divergence, but if you basically do wave analysis, you don't even need to take a look at your indicators. You know automatically you got a hidden bullish divergence, right? So something like that, right? But it comes with experience, right? So let's take a look at it. One thing I'm just trying to avoid is like this sucker could give us a smiley face right there, this double top, right? This W, that could be very bearish, and we could be facing lower numbers to retest the trend line. However, market is bullish right now, so I just give the bulls you know, a chance to retest 130 exact, right? Bullish, right? Let's rock and roll. What's the price of Ethereum right now? So sushi Sasha, let's eat some sushi. Let's talk about sushi before we jump on. Let's go ahead and take a look at SNX first. So SNX, I don't like the moves. The move to the upside, it is very slow, choppy. It can basically break down at any given time. It has to break out or it's gonna break down. Okay, so support level to look for 3.7 in case we get a breakdown, right? But I still got a target like $6 and $7. But just in case we dip down here, right, we're gonna get a nice possible hidden bullish divergence right there, right? And then because if like price closed somewhere around like 3.8, most likely the RSI, right, gonna give us a new low right there, and we're gonna basically just buy the dip right there, right? I'm not saying it will, but I'm ready for. But upside target still look very clean, right? But if you can pick it somewhere around, pick it up somewhere around like 3.8, 3.9, that's going to be very, very juicy, right? But stay with the trend. It is still bullish. Let's go ahead and add solution, because we talked about the S, right? USDT. So look at it. It looks very juicy, guys. We just need to get the breakout, and that's it. That's the same thing I just talked about. SNX, same setup, right? Same setup. So upside target, pretty much very easy, right? Just look for 0.618 to 0.786, just about like 295 to 3.7 range, right? Assuming like we're not gonna get the triple top right there, we're gonna break the 50% pullback, right? That's what you're assuming right now. So let's go ahead and go back to the S's. Storage, I'm very bullish on storage right now, right? So if you guys remember last time we talked about storage, I was like, it is not tradable, right? Storage was right there. The whole market was pumping. The sucker was just, you know, the bulls just been sitting tight. Market dumped right back down to like 0.618, which is pretty good. Right now I'm bullish on it. Even a double bottom, I'm still gonna be very, very bullish. Even if like we get this move back down, right? Just gonna come from the bullishness. So it is a good buy right now, all the way up to basically 47. Okay, but we don't want to break 31, otherwise it's you know, it's not gonna be good, because we're gonna be dropping all the way down to 26 again, right? So SXP, we already talked about it. It's double tapping right there, which was like short-term setup, right? Up to basically 109, 108 on the lower degree. But high time frame, I got like 150 to 190. So let's see if like short-term bullishness, we can break this 106, 109, right? That was for the leverage traders. If we break above the 1 hour 100 EMA, right? If we break above this range, it is going to be bullish all the way up to that level, and it did that exactly. So this is just a correction for now, right? So let's see how it goes before end of the day. So THETA, as you can see, it pumped back up to 71, back to resistance. So don't have it. I'm not trading it. I'm just watching it right now to see if I can find a very comfortable trade. So broke above this resistance. Now we got a temporary resistance right there. So let's see if we can break out further. And we're going to be looking for all-time high, which is right there, like a 78 and so on, right? So Tomo chain been moving very slow for us, but once again, we just needed it to break above like 58, find a good support at 60 to 62, and we're going, you know, basically strong. As you can see, guys, strong base zone. I said it. What happened? We hit like 81, right? Right there. Okay, people starting to take profits. So don't be surprised to see like you know, see it to pull back down to like a 70, or even down to like 65, 67, and so on, right? So TRB, still bullish on it, right? We've been bullish on it since like 25. It is double tapping at 382, which is like $30 to $32, but I'm looking for this 36 to 46 area. That's the level I'm going to be looking for, right? Could give us another breakout very, very soon. So let's take a look at Sushi Sasha, right? Let's eat some sushi. So sushi, we're gonna be looking for a support back down to the 8-hour 21, which is like 136, right? If we dip down, you know, if we break it, we got another support just about like 113, 114 range. However, it is still bullish, okay? So we still can hit the 192. And we talked about sushi a long time ago when sushi was like 75, like not even 75, 80, something like the 80s, right? That's when we started to be very bullish on sushi. First target hit like 136, 140. It dipped down to the 8-hour 21 and pump up to the second, you know, target range, right? So VChain, I'm very bullish on VChain. I told you guys last time, right? A VChain falling wedge, nice pattern, just like compound. So if you've been following it, good for you. If not, you might be buying right now, right? Buying that resistance right now. So, but we still got a, you know, a target up to 15 and basically 17, right? Right there. But sushi, not sushi, but VChain, once again, I said it, start accumulating VChain from this range of, you know, 0.888, which is like 61 sats, all the way down, okay, to like 40 sats and so on, right? So buy the dip for VChain. So Wave is one of the most bullish coin. It is double tapping versus BTC, so let's be cautious, right? But Wave USD already broke out cleanly. It is one of the most aggressive coins, right, in the market. When they pump, they're just gonna keep pumping. So it is like you just have to buy them on the dip and not try to basically long them when they're going up. It is not something like I like to trade because it moves so fast sometimes. But looks very good, man. Looks very good. Uh, 581. We gotta hit 550 because, you know, I'm still looking for 550. It's okay. 581 close enough, right? So XLM BTC still very bearish, right? So still very bearish. So don't get too excited, right? Because I said it before, right? That was May 13th, 2019, right? You guys remember? Most people don't remember like alt setups, right? Alt, you know, alt patterns, right? If you guys remember what happened back in May 2019, exactly May 13th, right? May 15th, we got a nice pump for the alt, for the alt market, right? But guess what? It was just a sideways correction for a possible dump, right? And it did that exactly. I'm not saying we're going to dump. All I'm saying is, you know, don't get too excited, right? It might not be alt season yet, right? And if you take a look at it, right, most alt, they're going back up to this resistance, which is like June 2019 resistance. That's the level most alt pump to, right? But XLM, it could pump to that level too because it hasn't retested it yet. You see what I'm saying? Most alt versus BTC, they already pumped up to basically June 2019 high. But guess what? XLM has not yet. So that's why I'm saying, like, keep an eye on XLM. I keep saying it. This sucker can just pump like 200% in one day. And you're going to be like, man, I missed it. Right? It's not time to sell it right now. It's time to be buying it slowly, right? You know, buying, because the next pump, once again, right, not sure if it is going to be a vertical pump or if like we're going to get a sideways correction, but my next target going to be right there and right there, which is like 1500 and basically 2000, right? So which is like almost 4x, right? 4x move versus BTC. So keep an eye, but I'm not sure if this is going to get contracted, right? And it is going to be like a very, very short term accumulation, just like CVIC, right? CVC, and it pumped out of nowhere. I'm not just sure, right? But we will see what we're gonna get, guys. we will see what we're gonna get, right, over the next few days. So Monero, if you've been following our channel, my premium group, we already knew, okay, about Monero. We bought it right there May, June, right? June, first week of June, right? We started buying Monero. Target was like 0.011. So if you hold it all the way up to June prices, right? I just showed you XLM did not pump yet to June 2019 prices. Monero, you can see like the rest of the market was dumping, and Monero, I tried to short it for some reason, but I trading and shorting it, and this sucker basically did not want to drop. So you know the story, right? So it just pumped on the USD, right? But you can see like as soon as we hit our target right there, 0.011 exactly, guys. Let me show you Monero. So I can find the XMR. XMR. Sucker doesn't want to show up. So it doesn't want to show up, but basically, you know, it is time to start like paying attention to Monero. I'm not saying, once again, it cannot break it, right? But let's see, it is a top coin, and it could hold very strong in this range, right? Monero USD broke the falling wedge, right? Never hit my target right there, 96 to now, you know, 88, but by area, but it basically just decided to you know, give us a breakout. So upside target to look for 132 and 138, right? So as soon as we get this breakout sideways correction, I'm like, this sucker is now gonna drop lower, kind of like a V chain, right? So once again, XRP, very bullish move, all the way up to 42, 43. So not time to FOMO once again, right? Not time to FOMO. If you did not buy the dip, right? If you did not accumulate somewhere around like 23, or even buy the breakout above like 27, not time to be jumping in right now. It's time to be being very cautious, right? So Bezos, big move to the upside, just got rejected. Let's do this. Just got rejected. Thanks a lot, Zafried Mode. Is it time to put fiat into XRP or Ether? Man, like, go ahead and watch my XRP analysis. Maybe, you know, the first, I think 10-15 minutes, right? If you basically just scroll back, you can see what I talk about regarding XRP, right, and Ethereum, right? So just be cautious, guys. If you're not willing to dollar cost average, if they dump, it might not be time for you to jump in. You see what I'm saying? So just be cautious. I'm not saying to jump in or not buy or sell or any of that good stuff. You be responsible of your own money. What I'm telling you is giving you like my analysis, right? XRP was a good buy after we broke 27. If you've been watching, you watch my previous analysis, I showed you cleanly, you know, we are longing above 27, right? It did dip down to 26, but nobody panicked in the group, so we just hold it, you know, and basically was looking for up to 38 to 39 range, 38 actually, right? It pumped to 42 and 43. So if you're still holding it, you're still in profits. You just hold on to your XRP. So and not try to leverage it or anything, right? Just open up the wallet, look at your XRPs and smile and close it back. That's all you need to do. Nothing else. Nothing else. It feels good when XRP pump, man. I don't know why. I know you can see like sushi pump like 200% and all of that, but when XRP gives you a 40% pump in like, you know, 2 to 3 weeks, that's pretty amazing, right? For me, like, so XRP actually outperformed BTC this month, right? If you really take a look at it, but most people don't, you know, look at it like that. Yeah, but you could say also, you know, XRP BTC outperformed XRP since the March crash also, right? So Tezos, we got a breakout on Tezos, but we have to be very, very cautious, right? Why we have to be very cautious? I got a target up to 3.1, which is like 50% to 0.618 pullback, right? These two targets, right? 50%. Actually, this one is 0.618. 50% is right there, right? So, but we got a resistance. I just wanted to basically respect. But daily 100 EMA. So don't be surprised if like we see a pullback, okay, and retest this line, and most people are going to be panicking afterward. But beautiful volume, so we could expect low volume, decreasing volume, price decreasing. That could be a bullish sign, and we could be buying the dip again right there, right? But once again, as long as we're moving above this trend line, you know, take profit. Range going to be above like $3 range on average, right? So the YFI's hit target already, right? Was a nice long when, you know, when price was just by this area before even it broke it, like 16 to a 1700 range. Target was like 24.50 to 25. And if you take a look at it, guys, it was a nice 40% pump, right? Not even BTC going to pump like 40% in 3 days, right? So that's why sometimes I reduce my BTC trading, you know, my BTC exposure, and spend more time on alt, because that's how you can accumulate more BTC. When you basically take a trade on alt, you gain some BTC, you gain some dollar value, you buy BTC, right? Stuff like that. Since you cannot trade like alt BTC right now, very boring, right? It's hard to basically trade alt BTC when you know, the setup is just like this to the downside. So YFII 2 just hit resistance, right? So one thing you want to see if you're bullish on it, I'm not trading this sucker, right? However, one thing you want to see is like a decreasing volume, right? And a decreasing price. What I mean by that, you see the low volume we got right there? I would say like 8 out of 10, it works, right? You get low volume, right? Lower prices, low volume. So low volume, you could get lower prices, and you switch down to your lower time frame, right? See which one going to intercept the price. You can see like 8 hour 21 is right there, just by like 23,781. Or you can basically switch lower if you want to FOMO. You switch down to the 6 hour, right? But 4 hour, I don't use it much because most of the time it's not reliable, okay? Sometimes it can be, but I like my 6 to 8 hour, right? So so if you want to be very patient, right, you wait for the 8 hour. If you want to start like dollar cost averaging, you buy at the 6 hour, and you watch what the market gonna do. But as of now, it's not that bearish, okay? You can see like, you know, it's gonna pick up very soon, okay? And most of the time, these, you know, when price goes up, volume goes up, right? That's bullish. When price goes down, right, volume goes down, that's corrective. So you can see like price is going down, volume is going down, that's very corrective, right? So let's see, and we can get this at least the double top again, unless we just BTC decides to crash and everything changes, right? So this sucker just pumped, right? So as you can see, I got a target at, it moves very slow, right? So upside target right there, but I was just saying like, do not go all in this sucker just because we could get this bearish setup, bearish bullish setup, which is like retest the low right there before pumping to that area. However, as long as we basically stand with in this range, we're bullish, right? So upside target 74, right? Zcash. So ZILLIQA still bearish versus BTC. Still bearish versus BTC. Almost time to start like paying attention to ZILLIQA, guys. Right? Take a look at it. Got like 106. That's the level I'm looking for. 105. All the way down to a 0.888, which is like 80 sats. Oh man, just got in. Hopefully you didn't say like you just got in an XRP. So most people are going to be FOMOing right now, guys. So that's why it is good to pay attention to XRP, BTC. That's the most important, guys. That's the most important indicator, XRP, BTC, instead of XRP, USD. Okay. XRP, BTC is it's the best indicator. Okay. I was waiting for 1,000 sats. You guys know that when XRP was like over like 3,000 sats, I was like, you know, it could be bottoming somewhere around like, you know, 1,100 to 1,000. But sometimes what you expect and what you're gonna get is two different things, right? So you just have to go with what the market is giving you. At 1,500, I told you guys, time to basically ramp up the XRP accumulation. So ZIL, we're almost there, right? So almost at resistance. 0x, let's take a look at 8 hour. So nice breakout, almost at resistance. So 43 cents. NIR, I don't trade this sucker, I just had it on my watch list, but a beautiful breakout on the 8-hour basis. So almost at resistance. So look for a sideways correction, or you know, a possible corrective structure in this range, right? All right, so look for a possible correction. Nice volume though. Never traded it, but so I didn't notice the pattern. So let me check the chat room. So let's take a look at helium. Somebody say, hey, helium. I don't know if you got something called helium. Helium, neon, krypton. Barium, lithium, and all of that good stuff. Einsteinium and all of that good stuff. So this sucker is yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good so far. Let's just do this. It is almost at 0.786, so it is still a hold, right? So pretty overextended, but no sign of bearishness so far, right? If you got in anywhere around this accumulation range, you're still looking good. Still a hold. You just put a stop loss at entry. Take some profits. You got 0.786 at 197 and 232. These are short-term targets, but it can still go higher. You know, it can still go higher. No sign of reversal yet. So just stay with the trend. Wait for your indicators. They can still do this, right? And price can still do this, right? So no sign of reversal yet, and no divergence at all. So would wait for your indicator. Your basically, you know, RSI start like to look very choppy and start like moving sideways on top of the just by like 75, and price still going to be making high highs, and you're going to start to be worried, right? Yeah. So let's go back to Ethereum. I'm seeing the pullbacks on alt. BNB getting rejected. So let's see. We need to break out above this range. So I want to see a nice 20 to 30% move from BNB all the way up to all-time high. So I'll be happy, right? I'll be happy with that. So BTC is still not breaking 19,000. 19,980. So 18,000, excuse me, 980. Yeah, I just don't like this structure. Even though volume is sell volume is decreasing, price is still making high highs and high lows. It means that we're gonna get this. They're gonna pull the rug. Okay, so just keep that in mind, right? So price level to keep an eye on. First line of defense for the bulls going to be 8-hour 21 EMA. It was our best friend along this area, right? When we were pumping, it was our best friend. Okay, it was our best friend right there, right there. Okay, just by the dip. So, and you can see like we never broke it, you know, so far. But once again, when they pull the rug, guys, that's a level to be looking at. That's like a 15-2. All right, that's a 20% dump. And why the you know 8-hour 100 EMA? 8-hour 100 EMA is basically your 4-hour 200 EMA, right? And right there. You can see like back in May, right? What did we do? We just dumped right down to it. Okay, right there. After we got a nice big pump 5-wave structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waves right there. We did just dump right at it, right? So, not saying we will, right? But it is something like to keep an eye on, because a 20% dump on BTC means like alt gonna pump very, very hard, right? Assuming BTC is going to be correcting after that. Right? If we get this dump, assuming like BTC is gonna do something like this, right? A sort of wedge pattern, and give, you know, alt, you know, a nice opportunity to basically pump back up. See what I'm saying? So like that, something like this, right? Can't draw properly today. right? Something like that, right? So that could give us a beautiful correction. It is going to be a big correction, right? But you know, ALTCOIN gonna pump back up, right? ALTCOIN gonna pump back up. So compound is pulling back a little bit. I'm seeing some pullbacks, right, from alt. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm seeing a lot of pullbacks over the last 2 hours. Kind of scary though. XRP dumping. I mean, guys, I mean, it's hard to tell you what to do, right? I can't tell you, of course, what to do, right? What I'm saying is, it's not good time to be, you know, might want to wait till market turns red and you start like accumulating. Or if you buy it now, you want to buy moderately, not going all, you know, putting all your money into it, and they can dump like 15-20%. You're going to be panicking. You know, might start buying a little bit at a time, right? And if they dump you dollar cost average, because you know crypto guys, they always gonna pump, right? It is just a matter of time. So I don't see a dump on XRP. All I see is a pullback, right? Not even yet to the hourly 21, which is like 37. So that's going to be a nice, you know, a nice level to be buying, right? Right there. If you are basically short-term trading. But as I said, we already got out at 38, right? You know, we long it from 26, 27 all the way up to 28, took some profit along the way. All you do now is just hold on to some XRP, right? Let's say you long it and you're up like, you know, that was a 40% move. So if you leverage it, even at 3x, you're looking like 120% gain on your XRPs, on your position, regardless how many XRP you got 120% more. So you just hold on to those XRPs and not have to worry about anything. Remember guys, this is very important. In my premium, I don't give XRP targets every single day. I give most of the time like XRP target when we get a big move like this move. I don't miss XRP targets. This one, like the big moves right there. We took this big move and we took that one. So this one we took it and we got out. We didn't do anything afterward. XRP been accumulating like for 4 weeks. We only took another trade from like 27 to 31. That's it. That was like, this one was July, right? And we took another one August, right? And we just took another one. 3 trades, guys. And think about it. This trade was a 50% move, right? And this trade was a nice another 60% move. So guys, think about it, right? August, September, October, November, in 4 months, right? Even if you don't trade XRP, just trade XRP every 2 months or so on, you basically taking 60% gains on your XRP. And if you're leveraging it at 2x, that's basically 120% gain. So in just 4 months on your XRPs, not on your dollar value, but on your XRPs. So that's pretty juicy, man. Take a look at the move we got right there was 180. So in 2 trades, and most of you guys won leveraging back in 2018. So you can see like that's 100 and that's 200% move. But with a 2x, you got the same amount of gains, right? Almost in 2 trades. So, and with your XRP too, right? All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? It's been like almost an hour, 2-hour live stream. It's pretty much very long and nice, right? I'm seeing a dump, right? I'm seeing a dump, guys, so be cautious, right? Be cautious. Start putting stop loss. Yes, I'm seeing a pullback, guys. Balancer, yeah, be cautious, be cautious. Band is holding strong. Yep, Bitcoin Cash pumped to 103.09. Ether is pulling back. Just hit 346, 347, 347. So that's the level I was looking for. So target is in place right now. Target hit. All right, sweet canary. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later.